This might be the least watched video we've done in a while. Wait, am I bullying a small creator if I watch a video that only has 650 views from a person with 180 subscribers? Is this bullying? It's called These Discoveries Confirm the Megalodon Exists. It's not bullying, right? I will be nice. I will be very nice. I will just disprove the likely things that they are going to say. I will fight against the misinformation. And I will say nothing about the person as a whole. Because you know what? Maybe they're just uninformed.
Okay,
we're good.
that prove the megalodon once existed.
Jesus Christ, with the
now
text,
we
please,
are looking
stop. Not every text box has to pop out at me in max colored font with the thickest border you could come up with. Please, stop. I understand you want to make the video engaging for people with ADHD or just children who have terrible attention spans, but please stop throwing the impact font at me at max fucking size.
at discoveries that actually confirms that the megalodon existed. Last time we did this, we just kept getting like fossils and teeth, which I
He's
think
done
we
this
are gonna
already?
get a lot in this.
Spot, we have the TikTok shark.
He's reacting to someone else? Oh no, I've gone too deep. I'm reacting to someone else. I thought that this was his own unique video. Oh no, I'm in the Matrix now. Oh no, he's reacting to someone. Oh, it's so meta. Oh no, we watched this video, I think. I'm watching him watch a video that I've watched.
Which is said to have just been off of the coast of Massachusetts.
Oh my God.
At the time.
Is it bad? Is it bad that for a second I had hoped that he was just doing what I'm doing? That he was going to look at this and be like, oh, well, actually, that's a basking. Like he was going to explain it. For a second, I had hope. When I saw that he was reacting to this video, I had a brief moment of hope that he was going to do what I do.
Full of research students when this
Does this become a roast, not a reaction? Isn't it funny that I started this by saying, I'm just going to, we're just going to be factual. We're just going to disprove the video. Well, we can do that too. Anyways, that's a basking shark. And whoever the fuck that marine biology student is, if that's even a real person that is actually a marine biology student, I don't think any marine biology student has ever posed in front of something. I don't know why this is so glamorized, because the reality of marine biology is it's like a shitload of people do the major and almost no one actually gets a job in marine biology, which is why you shouldn't probably do marine biology. Not to discourage you guys, but you could if you have a specific interest that you think that you can get a job in. But if you're just going into marine biology because you like sharks or whales or something like that, it's probably not going to work out too well. Anyways, no marine biologist has ever been glamorized in this way and posed in front of something, and I assume this says star, so it doesn't make any sense. Where is their shirt? I don't know. This is just like fucking, this is like movie shit. Like, oh, the dreamy marine biologist meets the shark science. You know what I mean? Anyways, basking shark.
absolutely huge this thing was. Was this an actual megalodon? Like
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Thank you for your input. Yeah, probably not.
In life.
Finally, that's what I wanted. I just wanted to see some footage. That's what I wanted. I finally got it. Finally. But yeah, most likely that's obviously got to be a shark. A megalodon's got to be like triple the size of that thing. But still, it's nice to see some footage, you know? Why I say you can't really tell from a megalodon and a shark, because there's all different sizes. Like, you can find the biggest fish in the world that you think is a megalodon, but basically, it could easily be a shark. You know what I mean?
Two specimens.
Megalodon is a shark. What are you talking about? This dude reminds me of my roommates. He just says things. What did any of that mean? Okay, no. So there's baby sharks. There's baby fish, and you can't tell the size. How do you tell the size of a shark? Because you could take the biggest shark in the world and say that's a megalodon, but you don't know. That could just be a shark. Even though a shark is a megalodon.
That is absolutely.
Are there any other footages? I like him reacting to footage better.
Shark was so large. This story is a little different than the others on today's
Oh, this is just the shark having a scar.
list, and it's
This is just the shark that had a scar because sharks bite each other during mating. Do you think he knows that? Do you think he sees the battle scar and he goes, oh yeah, it's because, sharks, the male will bite onto the female during mating to keep them in place, because as my very wise ichthyology professor once said, it is really hard to have sex underwater with no arms. So sharks have to bite onto each other because it's quite difficult to do it otherwise.
The absolutely savage wound it had on its side. This huge bite mark had people speculating as to what in the world could have caused it.
That's mad.
It's the same size. It's the same size. If this shark opened its mouth and took a big bite of something else, it would be the same size as the bite on its back. It's almost like it's the same species in the mating ritual.
And people were doubting whether or not another shark would have done this to one of its own species.
They would. That's literally what they do. You know what I don't understand about this? Things like this, the interactions. If we say that let's go with a theory here, and I know it's a lot to grasp onto, but let's say that the megalodon is in the Mariana Trench. Okay, let's start with that. Let's have that conceit. It would never interact with a great white because great whites don't go into the Mariana Trench. So if the megalodon is to be interacting with a great white, as in is to cause bite marks on a great white, that means that the megalodon has to be in some sort of similar habitat. There has to be some sort of overlap between where the megalodon is living and where the great white is living. And if that's true, how have we seen thousands upon thousands of great whites and zero megalodons? How is there so much footage of great whites and none of megalodons? It doesn't make any sense. If you were to say that they never interacted, it would be more believable than these interaction stories. That's why they make no sense.
There definitely are reasons for why
that's
this
a mad bite,
an
no?
attack from another shark.
It's a mad bite, though.
People took this as a if this bite really was from a megalodon, it's surprising that this great white made it out alive. In our number 5 spot today, we have a world record.
He just said, okay, that's it? Oh no, he's just reacting. Come on, listen, you gotta learn about, this is the thing you need to learn about reacting. If you don't want the YouTubers that you react to have any argument of copyright against you, you have to pause frequently. And people get mad at me for it, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but I get a lot of angry comments like, you pause too much, you need to just let the video play and then talk after, or like, there's so much pausing, I can't even tell, I can't even get the flow of the video, and it's like, good, that's a good thing. That's actually, I take that as a compliment. If the majority of the video is me talking, then it's transformative content. I'm not trying to just put the video on and watch it, and then you guys just fucking watch it along with my face in the corner. What the fuck's the point of that if I'm adding nothing to it? But I get a lot of angry comments about how often I pause. It's actually quite funny. I should go through my comment section and see all the comments on how often I pause sometimes, because it's funny. Your YouTube videos are insanely informative and your pausing doesn't distract from that at all. Well, I appreciate it, but some people don't feel the same way, because those are the type of people who probably came because they want to watch the original video, but then they want me to, I guess, the thing about reactions are so weird, because it's like, you want to watch the original video, but also like, why not have someone else in the corner, right? Like the typical react YouTubers will just have their face in the corner basically when they react to something and not actually talk about it very much. So in that case, it's like you might as well watch that video instead of the original one, because you're not getting any, you're getting a little bit extra from the original video. But I want to do that. So then they get angry that I'm not doing that.
That one's ugly.
Was definitely something to write.
He did not just call Shark Pog ugly. He said that one's ugly. How dare you? That is Shark Pog and he is beautiful.
Home about
that is ugly.
No. Not gonna lie, I felt the same way with the Salmonella video, skipping some bits in the edited version, but that's on me for not catching the React Live. Well, VODs are always up. If you go to AVNJ VODs on YouTube, you can always watch the full thing. They're also on Twitch if you wanted to watch it there. There were some parts that just felt right to cut out. Like, in the Salmonella video, there's a 2-minute, basically, song. And I just sat there and laughed, because it's like, I'm not gonna interrupt the song during the video, but I'm not gonna have, like, input, and I'm not just gonna steal the dude's song and put it in my video, you know? So it's like, I understand why you would want people seeing me react to Salmonella to have seen those 2 minutes, but you can watch the original video and then you support the original creator. I'm not just going to yoink his song when I added nothing to it.
What the hell is that, Shark?
Come on, man. How are you saying these discoveries confirm the megalodon existed, reacting to someone else's video, and you don't even know, like, types of sharks? Like, basics. I'm not talking about, like, okay, you have to know the dwarf lantern shark, but, like, a basking shark? Like, that's one of the big ones. You should know the big shark so that you could at least talk about it.
At least 40
That's ugly.
Long, which is
It's just a
astoundingly
basking shark.
large, and it's certainly
That thing will swallow you whole.
No, it won't. It's a filter feeder. It's a filter feeder, sir. I feel like if you're trying to get big on YouTube, if you're trying to have an audience, you're trying to have any bit of respect whatsoever, and you do want to do that by reacting to other people's content, which can be fine if you can be transformative about it. This is just not the way to go about it. Then again, I haven't experienced it from the other side. I don't think I've ever had anyone like directly react to my video. Actually, there was like a podcast that watched one of my videos about, it was me reacting to Hassan reacting to a video, and then the podcast reacted to it. So it was a podcast reacting to me reacting to Hassan reacting to a video. I think that's the most caught in the Matrix I've ever been, but
small feet.
How do these people just swim them casually? I don't understand.
what? How do these people just swim next to it casually? I don't understand. Because it's not looking to eat you, bro. Sharks biting people is primarily an accident.
1990s, but it wasn't
They
until
literally eat machines.
2014 that she was officially
literally
caught,
They feed on blood.
and documented.
He said they're eating machines, they feed on blood, but he doesn't know what a basking shark is. So he thinks he knows enough about sharks to say that they are eating machines and they love blood. But he doesn't know enough about sharks to identify one of the most commonly talked about and largest sharks in the world.
How do these people just casually just swim them like it's nothing? Bro, these fins smell fish, they eat you. That is it. They smell the blood. They eat you.
Yeah, is that how it works, man? He must have some insider knowledge that I don't, because I didn't know that when sharks smell fish, they eat you. In fact, I don't think there's actually any recorded occurrences of that. But sure, yeah. No, that's good. Glad to see he has information that I
Bigger
don't.
than the boat.
I'm telling you right now, there's definitely a megalodon hiding in like some undiscovered trench out there. That is where it's gonna come from.
Internet, and it shows
Undiscovered trench out there. There's a megalodon. Cool. I'm over this.